Hi. I hope you're having a good day. Thank you for joining me on my channel here, and I'm grateful for you. And today we're going to talk about old soul. And you are probably here today because you've heard that you're an old soul, or that you feel that you're an old soul. And so I wanted to talk a little bit about that. And the first time I heard old soul, the whole idea of it, was when I was 23. And so I see over the years how there's an upside to having that awareness, and there's quite a few downsides to having that awareness. So I'm going to talk about that. And I realize that what I'm talking about today is going against the grain. Um, so I'm open to hearing your opinion and your thoughts, but this is strictly from my experience of being and hearing that for 40 years. So what I'm noticing for that, the upside, I would say, is that you have an awareness that you're more than, like I'm more than Janese, or you're more than whatever whoever you are in this lifetime. So the phrase from my experience of it is to indicate that you've been around a lot of lifetimes, and so you have wisdom from that, and so that's the plus side. I mean, I've been able to call in other experiences or other skills from other lifetimes to help me in this one, such as my painting, intuition. So yeah, you can utilize those things. I mean, if since you've been around a while, and you've been in a lot of training, that's in your database of your beingness. And so you can access that. So that's the positive side of it. The other side of the coin is a feeling of separation, of comparing and creating a division of better than. And so what I see that is the result of that, and there was a moment in my time that I was guilty, and I probably have still working on spiritual arrogance, but I call it spiritual arrogance. And spiritual arrogance is having the sense of being spiritually more aware, spiritually more conscious, spiritually wiser, having being an old soul. And so what that does is it makes you better. And that creates a separation, a division, and from that we're all part of the dance of the tapestry of life. We're all part of this tapestry, and we're all different chapters in life, different experiences, and that we're here to be together and to share in that. So the other side of the downside, I guess a downside, but when somebody says that to me, I hear it as an insult. And that I'm an old soul, I go, oh my gosh, that's sad. And I know this is what's surprising to a lot of people when I say that, but that means that I'm still here on the merry-go-round, or the gerbil wheel of life, working on the same thing, perhaps for a very, very long time. and 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 there's some humbling humility in that awareness that that I'm still working with self-love. I'm still working with compassion. I'm still working with kindness. And that it's a journey. It's just part of life. And there is no beginning, there's no end. It's just part of the dance. And so the more I realize that it's not about being an old soul that has all this great profound wisdom to do whatever with, or enlightenment. It's really about learning to love more deeply, learning to be more kind. And that's a day-to-day experience that we're always working with, or I am. I'm hoping we are all working on that, because the exciting thing is, I'm going to talk about love. If you think about the amount of love that has ever been on this planet, it is profound. The love of nature, and the love of animals giving birth, and loving their kind, and animals loving each other, and humans loving each other, and everyone has experienced love in their life, even if they had the most trauma, they had a moment of some kindness, of some love. Nature loves us all the time. And so when you think about the piles and piles and piles of love that has been brought into the world for however long, it's like really amazing to think that that really far outweighs the hate, really far. And so there's a lot of love. And and when we really recognize that that's really what it's not about being better or worse or wiser than others, or older soul or not an older soul, or a new soul, whatever that means. It's really about loving and the power of love and the power of recognizing that we're all interconnected on this planet with each other, and to honor that and respect that with one another. So I hope that that this has helped in any way. I would love to hear your experience, but I'm really I hear this a lot actually when with clients. They tell me they've been told they're an old soul, and it's just over the years I've wanted to talk about it. And so if you are really wanting to understand what that means for you, take it inside your intuition, take it inside whomever you connect with in the higher planes, and really feel what that means. Not what somebody tells you what it means, not the spiritual arrogance or the identity of this is what somebody told me. What does that mean? And how are you relating that term, that understanding, that wisdom to life? And that's really what I find really important is how does it affect you? And if somebody tells you another lifetime, and that's not your own inner experience, take it inside. Use your intuition. Connect to that experience, and really relate it to how's that impacting you in this lifetime. Because really, we are here now, and we are experiencing now. And even though we have all of these chapters of all these times before and in this lifetime, it really boils down to what's going on right now. And that's where the true love and the true power and the true transformation takes place. So thank you. I am so grateful for you being here in my life. And I wish you a wonderful day, very nourishing day. Thank you.